Yo. Morning, peoples. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a while, London. It's been a while. Alright, so I haven't even done my daily markup yet. So I guess we can do that together. Where did this open? 67. Cool. Hour. Okay, so the daily is currently bearish. So yesterday we had this nice little drop, pushed down into 4-hour resistance, retraced, very weak bullish candles, and now we're pushing down. We're very bearish again. Nearly retested this 4-hour support below again, and now we are bullish. So I wonder if this is just going to be a retest on the 4-hour and then we flip bearish and come back down. So that'll be interesting. One second. Right, so yeah, let's see what the 30-minute time frame's looking like. We've got a big Asian range. How big is this Asian range? Yeah, big Asian range, 460 pips, pushing up from the lows. So maybe if we get a closure above this little resistance here, if gold will continue back to the highs of the Asian range. Alright, so that's gold. Now GJ. Since we have pound news this morning, GJ will be my focus, looking for about 20-30 pips. So now we've broken yesterday's GJ low. We've broken yesterday's GJ low. 4-hour, look, nice bearish structure. So I think if we continue down, I'm looking to target this 4-hour resistance. If this 4-hour flips bearish, comes down. So how far are we from there? 35 pips. It's perfect, just the amount of pips I'm looking for today. So I want to see when this 4-hour flips bearish. So that's going to be 206.9. Shade, what's happening? Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Alright, so yeah. Gonna wait for the 30-minute. See what happens with this. So we've got two lots of news for GJ today. For pound, we have claimant count change, which is it's pretty much employment and jobs. And then we have manufacturing PMIs, which I think the PMIs will get the most price action, which is in 2.5 hours. But I think that's where we get the move. I think that's where we get the move. PMIs. But up until then, we still have gold. I don't really trade NAS this early. So yeah, claimant count change, obviously the unemployment rate, and then flash manufacturing PMIs. So that's what I'm looking for. Let's see Nas. Nas is just dropping. Kind of looks like gold, doesn't it? Shade, what do you trade in the mornings? What do you trade this early? Well, we've got a minute. What was the last GJ reading? So it came out higher than expected. So more people claiming unemployment, which is not great for the UK, not great for the pound. Are we expected to drop interest rates this week? We are, finally. So as with pound news, normally what we do, or what I do, is I wait for the next 15-minute candle to try to jump on the volume and then, you know, ride the wave. That's how you gotta trade news sometimes, you know? See which way the wind is blowing. Get rid of these old levels. Ooh. How do these numbers come out? Now, lower than expected is supposed to be good. Let's see if it's not here. Hey, look at that. Look at this. How's the market right now? Man, it's too early for me to find out. I'm hopefully looking for a trade in the next, I want to say the next 15 minutes. The next 15 minutes. So this next 15-minute candle on pound yen, I want to jump into a trade. I don't think I want buys though. So the numbers came out higher than expected. Yeah, look, 20 point. Oh, 20 point. I'm getting conflicting stuff here. What was this saying? Yeah, that's too confusing. All right, so lower than expected, which is usually good for the currency, because it shows that less people are claiming unemployment than they anticipated. Unemployment rate is still kind of high though, 5.1%. But we're getting a nice push up, so we're pushing back up into this 4-hour support here. You have no bottom wick on this 30-minute candle. Now the PMI news is usually bearish for GJ. So last PMIs would have been, I don't know why Forex Factory never says, but I can find it. I can find it. So let's find it. Let's go back. It's probably going to be the last week of, let's go to this week. No, week before or the week after. No, it can't have been that recent. There we go. So Friday the 21st of November. Alright, so let's look and see what happened. There we go. Boom, there we go, look. So we had this push up. Do we have anything else that day? No. Alright, so GJ, it dropped down, pushed back up. 9 o'clock came back down, and then 9:30 continued bearish. So, I mean, this is pretty much, I remember this news being quite bearish all year, as in being sell, so that's what I'm looking for. By the end of this session, this morning session, and then we should get a bottom wick for this candle as well. But I mean, look at the structure of pound yen. Right now, it's looking bearish. If we just use this as a minor support, as long as we close below this resistance here, we could still maintain downtrend structure. Even if we close below this resistance to the left. Sorry, resistance, yeah, we can still come down. Right, let's see the 15-minute time frame. Ooh, gold looks like it's continuing bearish as well. This is nice. We respected this resistance. 30 minutes breaking this low. Now if this 4 hour flips bearish, we can get a wick fill here and then continue down. I like that as well. I said gold setup looks better. Gold setup does look better, doesn't it? It does, it does. Can't lie. GJ. Unfortunately with GJ, so I do like to jump in on the news volume, get in on the new 15-minute candle, but with pound yen we don't really have much of a range yet, and we've also tapped into this 4 hour previous support. So GJ right now, the high time frames are giving me two different biases. I mean, the 4 hour, we've respected a previous 4 hour low, we've broken this 4 hour high, and it's pushing up. Daily's bearish, but the 4 hours bullish. I prefer to take trades when both high time frames are with me. I prefer. Doesn't always happen, but I do prefer that. So if I take a sell right now, it'll be against the 4 hour and daily candle. But gold, now I'm thinking if gold can close bearish on this 30-minute, I think I'll be looking at sells on the new 30-minute candle, because the 4 hour will be flipping bearish. Got this wick to fill here, and I anticipate we'd break below this support and get a retest of Asian lows. I would prefer if I got a closure below this support. But I do like it. I do. I think I'm gonna have to wait because we're in the middle of this range right here. I really like taking trades in the middle of Asian range, and then we got 30-minute resistance here. I think I might have to wait for this 30-minute candle to close. Which is all good. What's up, Echo? How's everyone doing today, man? How's everyone doing? Rosie, good morning. Good morning. How are you? How are you today? They're good, lovely. Waiting to get my GJ bus on my GJ bus. Nice. Same here. But it looks like the gold bus might come first, you know? Whichever one pulls up first is the one we get on, right? That's gonna be the one. But I like gold, I cannot lie. I do like gold. Hey, good morning. Welcome to London session. The rare London sessions. So there's going to be a couple London sessions this week anyway. Today, tomorrow, when else? I can't remember when. I've done them for now. Well, just earlier sessions. So yeah, tomorrow definitely for CPI. Or this is... Let me go to today, or this week. Yeah, so tomorrow's CPI. I'll start early on Thursday for pound interest rates. And yeah. I was thinking maybe Friday retail sales. I can't remember if I scheduled that or not. But what I'll do is I'll look at what how retail sales usually acts with gold. I mean with pound yen. November 21st. In fact, let's do that quickly now. In fact, I do want to see it on that. November 21st. Oh, we're already here. Lovely. That would have been at 7:30. Oh, so we dropped. So we have retail sales and PMIs the same day. Cool, that's why we had a double drop on GJ. That makes sense. So there we go. And then this is the PMIs. All right, cool. Yeah, so maybe Friday as well. But has anyone taken any trades today, this morning? Anyone caught any moves? Any moves? Oof, look at gold, man. Not yet, waiting for market open. Yeah, I think that's when the volume's going to kick in. But look at gold, look, this 4 hours flipping bearish. Should have used a 15-minute for entry here, you know. Damn. I really like the way gold's forming. I do prefer the 30-minute create the resistance that I can sell from anyway. But looking at the 15, got two bearish candles, would have been a tighter stop loss as well. So the trade could have been break of this low. But I'm anticipating a wick fill. Probably lock in like 80% here. at this little minor minor support, and then, you know, let the trade run down here. Something like that. But I'm gonna wait for that 30-minute candle to close. Pulling back up a little. You got in. I was thinking it because as I drew it out, it actually came right back to my entry. It did actually come right back to my entry, but I'm gonna wait. I was close to saying, you know what, boom. I was very close, but I do like it though. I do like it. Lock in some here, let it run to down here. I think it's a good idea. I kind of want GJ sells today, so we might get a bit of a range before PMIs in out 2 hours. But I do want this 7 AM candle to get a bottom wick. Came back to entry again. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Gold's tempting. Yes and no. Yes, well, if it's tempting for you, then yes. But yeah, I'm good with waiting. For one, the 15-minute, unless there's news, it's not really my favorite time frame to get in. But I sometimes will use the 15 to get a tighter stop loss. I mean, this entry to me looks better using the 30-minute breaker this low. But because the candle hasn't closed, it's not exactly a resistance yet. It's forming a resistance. Look, that would have been in a bit of a drawdown. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Look, 4 hour. Should get a nice wick fill here. At least down to 72. Yeah, man, gold's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good. If I can get a closure below this support in the next 6 minutes, I'll be right there with you. I'll be right there in this trade with you. Which looks like it could happen. All right, happen, might happen, might happen. That's good. 6 minutes to go. Perfect, perfect. So I hope this support doesn't hold. Come on, gold. Just a little push below. Ooh, it's bouncing. It's bouncing off this support. It's a little reaction. Come on, just break it. I mean, there's still 5 minutes left. You've still got quite a bit of time. I like this on GJ though. Gonna get the sells. The annoying thing about this morning, about the price action today, is everything is near support. Like all these pairs are very close to recent support levels. We're pretty much at the lows. We're at the lows of pound yen today, the lows of gold. NAS pretty much just pushing up from the lows. Yes, go on. Below this support. Perfect, perfect. Do you know what's crazy? This is where I wanted to be locking in partials. There's no minor support here. But I like to see the idea play out. How long we got? 3 minutes. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll be right back. that? Got some pips from the sell. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Look at this 4 hour. This 4 hour setting up beautifully, beautifully. GJ isn't. Rosie, you're going for GJ sells in a minute. I mean, I was thinking it. If GJ had flipped bearish, and I was considering it. But I'm not going to take sells in the middle of this range here. Come on, gold. Come on. 10 seconds. Just a little push. It's not going to do it, is it? Jeez. Don't close right on the support. Which it did. Okay. GJ's gonna make the goal's gonna make us wait a little. Yeah. I'm kind of thinking about taking a break of this low still. If you get a top wick, because I want this wick fill. And the 4 hour looks really good. Nah, let me wait. I'm in no rush. It's gonna break, isn't it? It's gonna break and drive down, isn't it? Do you know what's making me wait? I don't like selling into a support. I don't like selling. So my thought process right now is we didn't break the support. This support could be holding. The 4 hour could respect this previous low and come back up. So that's why I'm in two minds. And we didn't really have much of a top wick. And look, gold's pushing up. Yeah. See, every time I'm thinking about going against my rules, something proves why I shouldn't. Which is great. Alright, let's take a look at pound yen. I'll go decide what it wants to do. Okay, little 15-minute continuation pattern. If gold wants to push up, GJ wants to push up. But I do think if we hold below this previous resistance, that we reject it and come back down. Look at gold. Yes. I'm glad. And this is another reason why that support, why I would have locked in profits at that support. So now this 4 hour, if this 4 hour doesn't break this previous low, then we could get a push back up on gold. My runner hit break even. Yeah, man. It was a small range. It was a small range left, to be fair. I mean, this was what, 45 pips, 55 down to this little minor support. Look, 15 minutes breaking that previous high. It would have been a very quick trade. It would have been a very quick trade. It was nice though. It was a nice move. It was definitely a nice move. Just playing this range, especially at Asian lows. Oof. 15-minute continuation patterns playing out. Now, if gold breaks above this previous resistance, I think we could retrace up to Asian highs. We could get a slow push up to Asian highs. But let's see if we break above this 30-minute high first. GJ does not look good, and that's what we came for. Yeah, gonna have to wait for PMIs for pound yen, I think, to get the real move, the real volume. I mean, how much did this move on this jobs news? 20 pips. Just gotta play the waiting game. Watch gold come back down. I mean, based on the 4 hour, I like gold sells. Based on the 4 hour. Like, if it flips bearish again, I think we get more of a push down. But if this 4 hour doesn't break this previous low, then I think we push up on the next 10 a.m. candle, the next 4 hour candle, in just under 2.5 hours. But for now, gold is just playing this range. Just playing this little range. Playing this little range. And GJ is also just chilling after news. But I want GJ to create some structure. So I don't mind that we've got this support here. This is great. And then we create a resistance, and then we eventually sell back down. The GJ is quite bearish at the moment. So I think we're just getting a better buy position for the sells that might come with PMIs. That's what I'm thinking. I'll see what this next 15-minute candle does, if it respects this support and then continues pushing up. But I mean, at the moment, 30 minutes making lower highs. So maybe we wick up into this resistance again and then sell back down. Or like I said, if we get a closure above, then I might look at some quick buys just through this clean range to the left. Asian session gets the big moves on gold. It does. It creates the range. It creates the range. You know what? It doesn't always get the big moves, but it definitely gets some big moves. Today we have a 400 pip Asian range, so today was definitely one of those days. Look at this 4 hour candle. Look at it. 400 pips, 460 pips. The previous 4 hour candle. And look, London candle right now. London session 4 hour candle is 120 pips. It's not over yet. We still have a bit of time, but yeah, man. We should get a move. We should get a move. I think GJ's lining up nicely though. Because look, the 30-minute candle didn't close above this resistance. So if we create a resistance on this current candle, we're still respecting this downtrend structure. We're still respecting the downtrend. How are we trying to close? 15 minute? What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? There's no way this 4-hour candle closes only moving 120 pips. Yeah, man, look at the 1 hour. This 1 hour, I think it re-breaks this low and then comes down. Alright, new 15 minute. So we have a weak support now. If this was a strong support and engulfing, I would anticipate this candle to push up some more. If we don't break this high, I can see us coming back down. Maybe finally get a closure below. Look, 4 hours flipping bearish again. What does that mean? IND right now. What does that mean? I don't know what you mean, Shade. My bad. Waiting for gold to make up its mind for us. Give us a breakout of this range. Re-break this 1 hour low. Not liking GJ at all. I'm gonna hop on when it's NY session. Yeah, it's London right now. Okay, cool. We'll be back for NY anyway. The move I'm really waiting for is not for like another hour and 45 minutes with pound PMIs, flash PMIs. That's what I'm waiting for. But we have market open in 15 minutes, so we might get some volume then. We should get some volume then. 8 o'clock. Oh yeah, let me let's change this. London, baby. Here we go. Gotta remember to change it back for NY. Ooh. So Nas is respecting that downtrend structure. Broke Asian lows. M15 continuation pattern. I see it. I see it. I see it. If it can break this low, I think we get the drive down. But it's the support is holding. The support is holding. But if we can break the support, I think we get a nice push. This might just be the 15 making a top wick. Water's done. I was looking for gold to do something. When he caught the quick scalp, that was a nice move, man. Nice move. Nice little move. Quick 50 pips. So much for GJ sells. Man. Even gold don't look like it wants to sell just yet. Gonna have to wait for market open. But I think, like I said, I think the sales are good as long as we close below 42.89. But we could be getting a retest of this resistance. Everything's waiting for market open. Consolidating. Could be the case. Could definitely be the case. Could definitely be the case. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for now. Maybe that's what everything's waiting for too. We're all waiting for the same thing. Wait for the market to wake up. Oh, we're moving up. Okay, okay. Right before the candle closes. This famous 5-minute candle. That could do 100 pips right before the end of a 1-hour candle. All right. How long we got left? Just under a minute. Just under a minute to go. For me, I'm just looking at this 4-hour candle and I'm thinking, I don't know if it really wants to drive up much. I mean, it's been 2 hours in and it hasn't made much of a top wick, but it also hasn't made much of a bottom wick. I see we're very close to the previous high. We formed quite a strong support. We respected the low, we respected the high. Are we creating a lower high here? Come on, go wake up. Oof. So we're staying in this Asian range for now on NAS. See how we drove below, but then we closed back up? Yeah, no, I'm not touching NAS for now. How far is GJ trying to push? So now we're back up in this 4-hour range on pound yen. Now if we keep moving up, maybe we get a gap fill. I don't know if we get here before news though. I doubt it. I doubt GJ's got that much in it to push all the way up. It's like, what's that? 40 pips? I don't see it. I don't see it. What's gold 1 hour looking like? Kind of looks like a continuation to push up, doesn't it? On gold. Strong bullish candle, weak bearish candle. Typically we'd break the highs and push up, but we have this little minor resistance to the left as well, which doesn't look good. But if it plays out early, then we could get that retracement, which tends to happen with continuation patterns. And then it could leave us with a wick to the left, just like these candles here. So that'd be interesting. Maybe a retest of this resistance. Oh, we've broken that previous high. Okay, GJ. It's a pretty, well, it's the cleaner range above here. How big is this range? Let's do some measurements. 35 pips just to the top. 25 to Asian, to a daily flip. Oh, it's gonna be a chilled London session, isn't it? Until this news. Come on, lower high. Continue this structure. Ooh, Goldie. 4 hours flipping bearish again. We're going to get that drive down now. Here we go. It's all about this structure right here. Look, creating lower highs. This wick tapped into this resistance. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. It's following its trend. And GJ is pushing right into Asian highs. Just need a closure below for gold. That's it. So you can get this 4 hour wick fill. Alright, we're back down to this support. We should break it this time. Only thing is we still have 21 minutes left of this candle. So much time left. So much time left. Gold, where are you going? You're going the wrong way. Come back down. Is that just another retest? Come on. Come on. Ooh, is that DJ rejecting Asian highs? Is that what you're doing there, GJ? Tell us. this looks better. It's not happening with so much time left in the candle. We've got 4 minutes. Hopefully we break the low. Come on, give us a breakout. I don't believe this. This 4-hour candle is definitely going to get bigger. There's no way this 4-hour candle closes. Only have traveled 120 pips over 4 hours. No way. We're going to get a big push. Just not sure what direction yet. Let's get some water. How long have we got left? Alright, I'll be back before this 15-minute candle closes. I'm just gonna go downstairs. Two minutes, yeah, I'll be way about before then, definitely. There we go. Finally, break that support. If we break these lows, I think we get a drive down. I wouldn't use the M15 closure. Well, it didn't even close below anyway. But I think the M15 does continue down. I need a top wick though. It needs a little top wick and then pop down. But I need this 30-minute to close below, so I don't mind if this 15 messes about for a bit and then, you know, we close towards the end of the candle, get that drive down, good to go. That would be perfect. But this support really seems to be holding. And when it does break, it'll be a good break. Good little pop. Let's measure this out, because 98 pips. I was actually thinking of it. I was thinking about it. Now 15 doesn't have much of a top wick to use as a stop loss. I was thinking to take the break of these lows just down to fill the wick. I think we get that drive down. See how the 15 minutes holding? So just give us a little top wick. Little top wick, come back down, break the lows, push. And that's it. It's not moving. There we go. Go on, pop now. Come on. No? Jeez. Maybe there's too much time left in this candle. Maybe we need like the last 5 minutes. Alright, let's go back to pounding because that's why we're really here, right? Nah, GJ. Nothing going on. Still in this range. But gold is teasing us. Gold has got the move. Look, there we go. Finally. Go on, don't stop now. Don't stop now. Beautiful, beautiful. Come on, fill that wick. There we go. So look at that 4 hour. Feeling this wick. If we don't break this 4 hour low, in fact, I don't know why my 4 hour looks like this. Didn't save. There's just no, 15 doesn't really have a top wick for us to have taken that trades. I'm just anticipating a wick fill, just a drive down. Still think price comes back up in this range for that top wick. To sell, good luck, man, good luck. I think it goes down though. Like, I do think it goes down. I just don't like this no top wick here. Well, not much of a top wick. What's your TP? One to two. Okay, okay. I hope it goes well for you. I mean, I like it. I've been talking sales all morning. If we can just break this support and fill this wick, which I think will happen. I think it will happen. I need a top wick or I would be in. Yeah. Now this is looking like it might retrace. Bit of a retracement. But I mean, it did the same thing yesterday. this yesterday? Yeah, where we pushed up and then just sold back down anyway. Well, no, it wasn't here, it was here. Here it was, yeah, up here. Bit of a pullback and then a tank. Coming back for that top wick. BTC. I don't trade Bitcoin. Bitcoin is for the risk takers. Bitcoin looks like it's just been selling anyway. Alright, messing with Bitcoin. How affect PMI news now? Gold up or down? Well, if it's going to be PMIs later, it'll be USD PMIs that will affect gold. We can have a look and see what happened last time. So 245, is it 245? Yeah, 245 gold. So this is gold. USD PMIs here. But in terms of UK PMIs, it's not going to do anything to gold. It's not going to do anything to gold. But this is last month, Friday the 29th November. This is pound PMIs. This candle right here. So you can see nothing. And then this is USD PMIs right here for last month. So as you can see, not much impact. Not much impact. So I don't think we'll get anything gold today. But pound yen PMIs. This is where we're gonna see a very small move. This is pound yen PMIs last month. We had some GJ sells, and this is what I think we'll get today. 80 pips, like over the whole move. 80 pips into the new 4-hour candle. So that's the volume I'm anticipating today. It's gonna be GJ. It's gonna be GJ. So what, we still have an hour? Still have an hour. It's a weird little gap down. So we closed above this resistance, but we're expecting Asian highs. 4 hours back up in this range. Let's go back to gold. Where are we at? Ooh, 30-minute closure below. Ooh, I want to get into some sells. Am I gonna make it? I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I could make it. That came back up. All right, good. You know what? I'm glad it's coming back up. Just want it to come back up, make a bit more of a top wick. If it can make a bit more of a top wick for me. And fill that gap. Just pull up, make a top wick, close this gap, and then come back down. I'm going to get into some sells down to Asian lows. Ooh, okay, we go top wick given. Perfect. Perfect. Now if we can come back down, re-break this low, I'll get into some sells. That's got the closure above. I'm gonna keep an eye on NAS. What price is that? 24. I'll come check it if it gets to 22. Keep an eye on that price. This is why I wait for top wicks. This is why I wait for top wicks. This top wick could also be my stop loss. If I got in and we had that gap and the little yeah, you gotta wait. You gotta wait for certain things. Oof. Love this. Love this. Love this. Alright, so golds came back up, retesting the range. Maybe a little break and retest. But you never want to get in if the low is broken too quick, like straight away. You want to wait for that pullback. Because look, we have 21 minutes left of this candle, where we've got time now to then drive back down. It's a beautiful top wick. Lovely, lovely, lovely. It touched 50 FB. Oh yeah. That's even better. What for sells? It pulled back. Excellent. Excellent. That's what we're looking for. Looking for that push down. So I'm looking to get in at the break of this low. Well, break its own low. $70 pip stop. Potentially fill this 4-hour wick, break the low, and then push down a bit more. How far are we from Asian lows? 37 pips. Oof. I was hoping it'd be at least 40, then I can lock in some partials. At least 40. Any chance go up? If it closes back in this range, then maybe. If it closes back above. Haroon, what's going on? Good morning, good morning. Another thing is we got this 4-hour support right here, which I don't know why. Yeah, should have been there. Just surviving after that United game. what was it, like 444? There's so many goals in that game. Every time I looked up, it was a new goal. There was another goal. Nearly threw my phone away when we went down. That was a tough game, man. That was a tough game. It was a tough game. It's a shame they couldn't hold on though. Shame they couldn't hold on. We're looking for sells on gold. Looking for sells. So initially, was looking here, but kind of missed this move. It's got down to like 50 pips. And then price came back up. Was waiting for a closure below this support, but it's taken its time. And then on top of that, this 4 hour, looking for a 4 hour wick fill, which is just not happening. But I think this stop loss might be a bit big now. Still 82 pips. But it looks like we're pushing back up in this range. And maybe respecting Asian lows. So I'm going to, yeah, I'm going to take this sell stop off. I don't know, I'm not really feeling it. It's just taken a really long time to fill this 4 hour bottom wick. And it's come close now, it's come really close. And then push back up. So maybe we're respecting this low and this support that's right below. And we push back up. But the thing is, on the 30-minute, we're still making lower highs. So it's just a bit all over the place. It's great for scalping. If you can scalp like quick moves, then we're good. Oh shit, I should have set an alert. Damn it, I should have set an alert. I don't know why I didn't. Shoot. I think we get a good little push up. That's annoying. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's say this gold 30-minute closes though. Every time we push back up, we're still making lower highs on the 30-minute time frame and then selling back down. So it's just not really much. I would say there's not much volume because gold is obviously moving. Look, these 30-minute candles are like 130 pips, 100 pips. So the GJ sells were looking good for like 5 minutes. Nice bearish candle, pushing below this resistance. We broke that previous 30-minute low, and now we just all the way back up. Oh man. Yeah, there's PMIs. So we had 2 lots of GJ news this morning. We had claimant count change, so jobs, and then we've got PMIs at 9:30. So that's really what I'm waiting for, because usually that's a big move for pound yen. Usually, so I'm hoping I can get in on like a 15-minute candle. So I've been showing this all morning. This is the move right here. 9:30. This was last month. You usually get a nice little move. So look, 80 pips. So I'm anticipating that again today. So the way it's setting up, it looks like we might push up to Asian highs, and then we start selling from there, which is great. News in 45 minutes, exactly. But the fact that it's created this nice range to the left, I like it. So we've got a clean range to sell through if the sells do come. So that's what I'm looking for. GJ just has to behave. But I think that's my new plan. That's my plan for 2026. 2026 is gonna be just trading pound yen news, pound news, and that's gonna be it. Maybe even USD news, because sometimes pound yen moves for high impact dollar news too. Ugh. I keep doing this to myself. I should have set an alert here, or just kept an eye on it, because this is a beautiful closure above, clean range up. I don't even think it retraces this whole range, but this probably would have been good for at least like 40-50 pips. Look, already up 23. Gold sell from 90. Yeah, I like it. Maybe even below that. Well, no, see me, what I think gold will do is, because it has been doing that, it has been wicking up, it has been breaking highs. The next 30-minute candle, I think it does make a top wick. Hopefully this candle closes below this resistance, and then the new candle open, push up a bit into either, yeah, we have probably 90 or this resistance, and then as it flips bearish, get into the sells back down. But respecting this 30-minute structure and creating lower highs. But man, gold has just been struggling to drive down. But I'm really in two minds. Because I thought this last push would have been the one where we filled this wick, break the low and push. But now I'm looking at it, maybe the 4 hour doesn't want to come down anymore. And I think we close with a stronger body than what we have now. Because this is a very, very weak body. So we're either going to create a strong bullish body or a strong bearish body. But I don't know if the bears can do it. They've been struggling. Struggling. All it takes is for us to break above this resistance. I mean, we've still got quite a bit of time left. Still got quite a bit of time left in this 4 hour. Well, we have an hour left in this 4 hour candle. If that resistance holds, we should get sells. Yeah, I'm here for whatever. I'm here for whatever. Right now, I'm just looking at how this 4 hour candle is forming. So I just had to fix the mic. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at how this 4 hour candle's forming. That's really what I want to see. Because gold kind of looks like a 4 hour double top, right? It's looking like this. So we've got the high and then boom. So in order for this to play out, we've got to measure from the neckline to the top and then flip it 500 pips. So for this pattern to play out, aiming for 42.43. We have a ton of news this week that could help gold drive down. So much news for gold this week. I mean, so much news today. It could happen today. It could happen today. If it doesn't happen today, it could happen tomorrow. Not tomorrow, Thursday, CPI. So alright, so this 30-minute still looks like we might get a closure below the last resistance. Yeah, red, green, red, green, red, green. I thought this candle was just going to make a top wick, but it's pushed all the way back up. Pushed all the way back up. Good morning. Ayush. What language is that? You gotta translate it for me. Okay, now we're fully, looks like we're fully retesting these Asian highs. I mean, you can buy and sell. I mean, yeah. You can definitely buy and sell. Right now, I'm just waiting. As per usual, story of my life when it comes to the charts. Just waiting. I want to take a trade in the middle of this range. But I think we get a top wick that respects any of these resistances, flips bearish, and then drives back down. That's what I'm looking for. But I see where I can get into a sell. I wouldn't in the middle of this range. Total time watching, watch live. I'm gonna be trading for another, well, I'll be live for another 45 minutes at least. Maybe another hour. Maybe another hour. Because I'm anticipating pound yen get the move at 9:30. I don't think I'll be able to jump in on the 9:30 candle, but I want to jump in on the volume at 9:45. So using the 15-minute candle and then ride the wave. That's the plan. Oh look, now we're respecting this. Ooh, lovely, lovely. Yeah, man, we're definitely barcoding. respecting this downtrend structure. See you later. Have a good session. Have a good session. Imagine wasting someone's time whose time you haven't demanded. Crazy. Crazy. See, people like that jump into a stream and expect to trade straight away. They're just going to get smacked because they obviously have no plan. You obviously have no plan. I like the break of this low, M15. Yeah, I was looking at it. It does look good. It does look good. It did look good. Because we're still, again, just respecting this downtrend structure. So, you know, we're creating lower lows, lower highs. Not gonna lie, I'm thinking about taking a break of this high here. 25 pip stop loss. Bit more of a push up the range. Clean range to the left. But I want to be taking a GJ trade. That's going to be a slow move. I don't want to be in two trades at the same time. Not a fan of it. So look, we closing the Asian range. I want this candle to create a resistance, and then sells on the next candle would be even better. Even better. NFP news today. NFP news 1:30. 1:30 for me, NY session. So that's what, 4.5 hours. 4.5 hours. I don't think I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be streaming, but I don't think I'll be trading this because we have so much news. Got NFP retail sales at the same time, and then an hour after that we've got PMI'sI. It's just a lot of news dropping today. A lot of news dropping today. See how Nas is doing. Nas was looking so tempting, I can't lie. But this is the initial push that I wanted. Right here. This is the move. Gold. GJ still moving. Look at this gap as well. This gap needs filling. Maybe pound yen pushes up for this news. Be the first time in a long time that it's been bullish for GJ. This news is typically bearish. What's throwing me off with gold is how small this 4-hour candle is. I mean, we have had some small gold 4-hour candles. Maybe it's waiting for news later, to be fair. We might be getting a range before news. Such a heavy news day for NY. Jumped on US 30, targeting Asian highs. Oh, nice. US 30 is it's a beast, man. It's a beast. But I have the same idea for Nas. I think that happens with Nas. I think we get that exact move on Nas. So, I mean, US 30 is usually pretty similar, right? Yep. Oh, wait. Yeah, they all look the same, don't they? They all look the same. They all look the same. But yeah, I think we get that on Nas. I like the idea. I was actually wanting to get in when it broke above this resistance on the 30-minute here, but I missed the push. I missed the entry. I was saying I don't want to jump in too late, but I think we do continue up. Pre-NFP range on gold. That's what it's looking like, isn't it? That is what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. This is the move right here, you know. This is the move. I guess on US 32, this can be a nice move for sure. It's looking incredibly boring right now. Alright, GJ, you gotta show us what you got. Show us what you got for this news. 15 minutes. 16 minutes. I'm just watching Nas just blast off. Ugh. This is a sad trade. Sad trade. Beautiful trade, man. Beautiful trade. My gold's just messing about. Alright, let's lock in. Let's lock in. Let's lock in. So what's funny is we had this move. You like NQ? Do you know what? Me too. Me too. Like I think it moves. I want to say it moves really clean, but it kind of does. The only thing that scares me are these massive candles, but these candles typically happen at NYSE Open. So as long as you can avoid that, you're pretty good. It's pretty nice. Like you get really clean ranges. This I'm gutted I missed this move last week. This would have been a perfect move right here. Perfect move, perfect move. Previous, is that weekly low? 25,100 up here. Hey, see, I'm understanding now. I'm understanding. Yeah, once it broke that low, that was it. It was good to drop, wasn't it? But I like what do you guys think we should do? Asian session or London session streams as well? I would prefer London session, to be fair. And I'm seeing that I've taken a couple trades on NAS during London session. So I like that. We can do NAS and gold. London, cool. Cool. I'll trade it anyway, to be fair. Cool, cool, cool. I prefer to be up early than up late. So yeah, that sounds good. Like the old days. I know, right? I know, right? The good old days. Where is the box? What box? What box are you talking about? You said that we trade together the box. What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry. Yesterday. Yesterday. What? I don't understand what you mean. I don't understand what you mean. Anyone help me out here? Anyone help me out here? Yeah. Oh yeah, cause I don't know what the box is. What is the box? You get me confused, man. Don't do that to me. Don't confuse me. What's the box? I sent you guys the tracker. Next week we're gonna do the playbook stuff. We're gonna build the playbook. So we'll do the back testing, we'll do the strategies, we'll maybe analyze some candles, candlestick analysis, we'll do some journaling, we'll do what else was on the list? Journaling. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely coming. That's definitely coming. I started working on it yesterday. So yeah, well, that's definitely happening. But that's not while, you know, this week is just trading, focusing on actually taking moves. Next week, I think it will be a bit of both. I'll be flicking between the charts and going over concepts as well. But yeah, we can do that. Gold is messing about. 7 minutes left until news for pound yen. Now I'm anticipating at first it's going to move without us. We might get a little gap. It should push, but then 15-minute candle, that's where I want to get in. Now, luckily, GJ doesn't move that quick, so hopefully we don't get smacked. Plan not to get smacked. Maybe risk about 20 pips. London. Yeah. Okay, London it is, London it is. I can't believe gold has just been chilling like this. But now I'm thinking, obviously Ben, you said pre-NFP. Before NFP, gold does range. It ranges like crazy, especially before high impact news. NFP, USD CPI, we get huge ranges. You always get this massive range. GJ. Let's see if we're gonna actually close outside this Asian range in the next 3 minutes. If we close back below, oof, I think the sales look even better. Well, this is a massive 4-hour candle. And we still got this gap as well. Now we've kind of filled the gap already with this wick. So what are they expecting? 50.5, 51.6. Last time it was 50.2, 51.3. So it came out as expected and better than expected here. Could actually be the day we get some buys. Could be the day we actually get some buys. Either way, 9:45 candle is the candle that I'm waiting on. Either way. in a minute and 30 seconds. All right, here we go. Buy as it is. Just gotta wait now. 15 minutes. See if we can jump in on the volume. Oh, the music finished. Let's do this. Four-hour candle is huge. Yes, it is. That pushed right up into this resistance. Right up into this resistance. I know, right? But we had good, well, I was going to say last time we had good numbers and they're expecting it to be higher. So now we've got good numbers. Usually it's bad numbers. I tell you, this news, it really makes pound yen move a lot. But yeah, this is first time seeing it move so fast. All right, so we pushed up into 4-hour resistance. With a nice little gap, and it always gaps. This news always gaps, always gaps. Look, we always get a little gap, and then the gap got filled later and then came back down. So let's see what GJ does today. Let's see. I'm still kind of thinking sells. I can't lie, I'm still kind of thinking sells, just because we pushed into this 4-hour resistance. You know, GJ likes to play range to range. Now if we can close above, I think we get a push back up. But look, we've already broken the daily low yesterday, from yesterday's low. So this could just be the top wick. But we're just making a bigger top wick, longer top wick, to then retrace and come back down. Oof. Okay, we're gonna retrace. I would love a nice retracement. Slow trickle up, just like yesterday. Look, slow push up, and then as soon as market open, tanked. Oh, another 15-minute continuation pattern. All right, guys, this 15-minute candle could be the move. So I just need like 20-30 pips on pound yen. Now I'm thinking if this 4-hour candle closes below this resistance in the next 25, then I think we get a lower high and then we sell back down, because we have been making lower lows, so we could get a lower high. That's why I'm leaning more towards sells still, just the structure of it. But let's see how this 15-minute candle closes. Gold's still messing about. Alright, give me a second, I'll be back. Where we at? What's gold doing? Chilling. Yeah, I think gold is not really trying to move this session. It's gonna wait for all the news come in. It's gonna be crazy volume. Reagan, how you doing, Reagan? How you doing? Right. GJ, well, what are we doing here? What are we doing? 5 minutes. I'm kind of thinking fake out. Like fake out and then sells back into Asian range and then below. Or if we close above 207.7, then, you know, we continue up. But I'm still leaning towards the new 4 hour making a lower high. So the fake out to me would make more sense. If we're just looking at structure and this retest of 4 hour resistance. How much did this move? 20 pips. M15 break for sells. I'm thinking about it. I need to see how this candle closes. If it closes very weak bullish, then I like it. But it's not a typical entry that I would take. It's not a typical entry that I would take. But I mean, we need a bottom wick for this candle. We need this gap to get filled. The daily will be flipping bearish. We'll be pushing down from this 4 hour resistance. And then we'll also be making a bottom wick and breaking the 15-minute low. I like it. I do like it. I just need to see. Let's see how this candle closes. And it's a very tight stop loss. I mean, 20 pip stop loss is nothing for GJ. Yeah, nah, I'm not liking the sells, not just yet. Oh, that's a shame. Waited all morning for this move. Forgot for GJ to go up. But I mean, if GJ can close above this resistance, I think the new 4-hour candle continues to push up. Because look at the daily. The daily made a really long bottom wick. Although it did break the low, it seems to be rejecting these lows. And we're still respecting this uptrend structure. So, yeah, the buys don't look bad. Fortunately, I can't take a buys without this candle having a bottom wick. But you know what GJ's like? GJ always retraces news. It always retraces news. So we're going to get the sells at some point today. If we get the sells and then continue up, we are going to get some sells. Like a pullback. Definitely going to get a pullback. Nah, we're pushing. Can't take a break at this high, it's not enough range. This gold 4-hour candle is very underwhelming. Alright guys, no trade here, I'm afraid. Well done if you did catch a trade today. I know these gold sells, Benny, you took advantage of those, so good job on that. Looks like another 15-minute continuation pattern. Yeah, I think gold might just range until we get the news during NY session tonight. Not tonight, this afternoon. But yeah, back for NY. Be safe out here in these markets. Again, just if you do trade pound yen, just see how this 4-hour candle closes. If we end up respecting this resistance, I do think we get a sell back down. Or if we close below, I think we get a push. If we close above, then I mean, watch out for this daily candle. I think we get a push up and more of a bullish body here. And Nas is chilling in this range. But yeah, we'll be back for NY. And yeah, I will see you then. Peace out. Thanks for joining.